What's going on, guys? Daily Pips here. So in this video I'm going to explain to you guys how I was able to capitalize on gold, both bullish action and also bearish action, just using fair value gaps and swing high. And also I also predict what price may do tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, stick with me. Okay, so beginning on the daily time frame, as you can see, price created this big expansion candle. Okay, this is a very big bullish candle. Okay, and price had the opportunity to create this large fair value gap from here to here, but price decided to retrace very deep into this. Okay, so this is like a sign of my first sign of bearish price action. It doesn't necessarily mean that price has turned bearish yet, but that was my first sign of bearish price action. Okay, and the following day price gave out this green candle. Okay, so if I think this is a sign of bearish price action, then price must also confirm to me that indeed price is turning bearish. So on the daily, I just looked here and I was like, okay, so which place from here can price continue lower from? Which PD array can price continue lower from? And I marked out this high right here. As I told you guys, my trade is all based on fair value gaps and also swing points. Okay, so price can continue higher from swing points, price can continue either higher or lower from swing points, or price can also continue higher or lower from fair value gaps. Okay, so as you can see, I just marked out this point. Okay, and I went into the 4 hour time frame. So on the 4 hour, I saw that price has created this 4 hour fair value gap. Okay, so which price will trace in to continue higher to reach this target before, in my sense, price will turn bearish, because that's what I was looking for, but that wasn't necessarily the fact. Okay, I didn't know what price was going to do. Okay, so it was just a prediction. That was what I was waiting to see, and good for me, fortunately for me, that's the same thing price did. So this was the 4 hour fair value gap right here. So price retreats into this 4 hour fair value gap. Personally, I don't like price closing within fair value gaps. Okay, so if price closes within, look at this 4 hour candle, it closed within this it closed within the fair value gap. Okay, this is it. So it closed within the 4 hour fair value gap. So okay, I was extra careful with that fair value gap. Okay, so I just went into the 1 hour time frame to get a clear view of price. Okay, so as I came into the 1 hour time frame, I saw that price wasn't just closing within the 4 hour time frame, it was actually coming into a 1 hour fair value area right here. Okay, as you can see, so price came into this 1 hour fair value area right here. Okay, so from the 1 hour fair value gap, then I know that price has started my 1 hour fair value gap. So definitely, what should I be looking for? A 15-minute or a 5-minute fair value gap. Okay, in this case a 5-minute fair value gap will do, but because price closed within the 4 hour fair value gap, I needed something extra. So I should have gone into the 5 minutes, but because price closed into the 4 hour fair value gap, I was like, okay, price may be bearish. As I said, if you are making your trading analysis, you should make everything based on probability, because anything at all can happen. So I was like, okay, if price has closed within the 4 hour 4 hour fair value gap, then on a 1 hour, I'm currently using a 1 hour PD array, which is this fair value area right here. So I have to look for something extra. But on a normal, if price hadn't closed in the 4 hour fair value gap, and I'm using this 1 hour PD area, I'll just go into the 5 minute to look for 5-minute fair value gap. Okay, but in this case I had to look for a 15-minute. Okay, so I went into the 15-minute time frame, and as you can see right here, price created price. Let's see something. Price came in here and price failed to create a fair value gap right here, so I didn't enter anywhere here. Okay, so price created this 15-minute fair value gap. This was it. This is the 15-minute fair value gap right here. As I always tell you guys, fair value gaps, they work in the market. Okay, don't let anyone lie to you. Fair value gaps work, and if you are able to master them very well, bro, you become the profitable trader you want to be. Okay, but what I'm saying is that you just have to know what you are doing. Okay, because you can see fair value gaps almost everywhere in the market. Okay, so yes, price came in here, and as you can see, there is also a fair value area, 15-minute fair value area. So it was an extra confirmation that okay, price is indeed bullish. Okay, so that is where we took the trade, in here in the fair value gap, and our target was just normally already I targeted 1:3, so up to that high. Okay, this high right here. Okay, but eventually price continued higher. So in the afternoon, now let me delete this, let me delete this, and let me delete this as well, and let me delete this as well. Now let's go back to the daily time frame. Remember I told you guys we had a daily target in the form of that daily swing high. Okay, so on the daily, as you can see, price has reached this swing high. So if price closed above, if today price closed above this, it means we are running the high. Okay, but price swept the high. I have to make a video to explain to you guys what a sweep and a run means. Okay, don't worry, that's why you need to subscribe. Okay, so I'll be making videos to explain all those things. Yeah, so price swept this high right here. I mean, it's a PDRA, it's just like a fair value gap. Price touched this, price came here around this, price crossed this. Yeah, let me just say price crossed this swing high. It's just like using fair value gaps. Okay, don't be confused, it's just like using fair value gaps. So price crossed this swing high, and on a daily time frame alignment, I did it in I think I explained time frame alignment in one of my shorts, okay, one of my videos, so you guys can check it out. Okay, you need to subscribe. I'm here to give you a lot of knowledge for free. I'm not here for anyone's money. Okay, for free. Personally, I don't do any mentorship, I don't do anything, guys. I'm here for free. Okay, so yes, price came here and price swept. Okay, so what I was waiting for is time frame alignment. So from the daily, if I'm using a daily fair value gap, what I'll be looking for is a 1 hour fair value gap. Okay, so this is the same as I said, I treat swing highs the same way I treat fair value gaps. Okay, so price came here, and what I was looking for is just a 1 hour fair value gap down, or a disrespect of a 1 hour fair value gap. Okay, so or a 1 hour fair value gap down. So yes, I just went into the 1 hour time frame, and boom, that was exactly what I was looking for. As you guys can see, there was a 1 hour fair value gap right here. Okay, right here, this was a 1 hour fair value gap. Okay, price came here, and I'm already, you see that we took the trade and we hit TP right here. Okay, price came here. If I'm looking for a liquidity sweep, okay, for price to continue lower, what I have to be looking out for is this fair value gap getting disrespected. Because if price respects this fair value gap, we'll be pushing higher. But if price disrespects this fair value gap, it means price has a bearish intention. That's how bro, that's how simple fair value gaps are. I've always been saying it in my video that fair value gaps are meant to be respected and also disrespected. Okay, you see them everywhere. If you know what you are doing with fair value gaps, bro, you won't really suffer in your trading. I can tell you guys to start mastering fair value gaps and you will see results. Bro, fair value gaps are meant to be respected and also disrespected. Okay, so either ways, whether price is moving from a fair value gap, look at this one, like this one, price came in here and it's respected and it's going lower. But look at this one too, price didn't respect this one, price disrespected this because price didn't continue higher from this. But in this case we can capitalize, in this case too we can also capitalize. Okay, so look at this 1 hour. This 1 hour candle closed within the fair value gap. Okay, that's the first indication that price wants to continue lower. That's why in analyzing the bullish action, I told you guys that the 4 hour fair value gap, the 4 hour candle closed within the 4 hour fair value gap, so I needed extra confirmation. Okay, so in this case, look, price disrespected this by closing. Okay, price came in here and it closed within this fair value gap. So what I'll be looking for is a 15-minute fair value gap. Okay, if you are able to align your time frames very well, fair value gap will be the best for you. Okay, let me just go on the 1 hour time frame and mark the low so that you guys will see that I'm not making anything out. Okay, so this is the candle that closed within the fair value gap right there. Okay, I've marked the low so that you see that candle. That was on, if you check the time, that was at 12. Okay, so now let's go to the 15-minute time frame. And as you can see, look, the 15-minute time frame has created this 15-minute fair value gap. Price is disrespecting the 1 hour fair value gap, and it has created a 15-minute fair value gap. So what should you do? You just enter off the 15-minute fair value gap. Okay, so this was it, the 15-minute fair value gap right here. Okay, This was the 15-minute fair value gap, and boom, that was just an entry, bro. As simple as that. Just using fair value gaps, okay? Just using fair value gap, because there's even a fair value area here. You look at this swing low, it overlaps with the fair value gap right here. Okay, so you can just put your stop loss. You can just put your stop loss right here. Okay, and targets. Personally, I usually target a 1:3. Okay, or sometimes I even target a 1:2. Okay, so this was a 1:2 trade. That's it. Just using fair value gaps, nothing scary. So if you start to master fair value gaps, you understand market dynamics, what market wants to do, and everything. And make sure you keep everything simple. It's not difficult, bro. Okay, it's not difficult. Most of the time I tell you guys that you are the trader you want to be. We can even give you the best strategy in this world, the best strategy on this market, but everything depends on you. Okay, I'm telling you guys, fair value gaps are not the only thing that works in the market. Support and resistance work. I know people who use support and resistance and they are doing good with trading. Okay, so most of the concepts work in the market, bro. The only problem is you. The only thing stopping you from maybe the trader you aspire to be, because as we were starting this thing, we had some traders that we were looking up to. Okay, so the only thing stopping between you and the trader you are looking, maybe these top traders that you are looking at, it's discipline. Okay, so I'm just using this advantage to talk a little about discipline. It's discipline, bro. He has the person you are looking up to. He has the ability to stop trading when it's necessary. He is not over risking. Okay, he doesn't trade if he doesn't see his edge on the market. He's not trading. But you look at you are always on the chart looking for trades, forcing an ID. Okay, that's not how it works. If you begin to appreciate the small profits you get, you start seeing results. Someone may enter this trade, even let's say the first bullish trade we entered here, right? Let me just close this. Someone may enter this trade right here and target all the way up, bro. It doesn't work that way. Okay, and target all the way up. No, even a 1:2 RR on every trade with a proven strategy is enough to make you a profitable trader. Okay, so now I think I'll be going in depth with psychology, and also I'll start debunking some misconceptions in this game. Okay, you need to subscribe. I have a lot of gist for you guys. So just subscribe, like, and also share. Follow me for more. Bless up.